Buying a car is a big decision, and choosing between leasing, finance, and buying outright can be confusing. Each option has advantages and disadvantages, depending on your budget and needs. By the end of the video, you will understand which option suits you. What's more popular, leasing or financing? Let's dive in United Kingdom situation. Car financing is more common than leasing in UK. In the 12 months leading up to May 2024, over 2 million cars were bought using financing. Meanwhile, personal leasing accounts for 1.9 million vehicles. Why is leasing less popular? Economic uncertainty makes people hesitant to commit to long-term leasing. More people prefer more flexible car options instead of being locked in a leasing. The rise of remote work reduces the need for lease cars. But there are opportunities for growth. Salary sacrifice schemes allow employees to lease cars through their jobs with tax benefits. Electric vehicles are boosting leasing, as more people want more eco-friendly cars without high upfront costs. Now let's see the United States. In the US, financing is also a dominant choice. As of the second quarter of 2024, about 25% of new vehicle purchases were leases, meaning 3 out of 4 buyers choose financing. However, leasing has become more popular for electric vehicles. In third quarter of 2024, nearly 45% of all EV transactions were leases, double the rate from 2022. This shift is largely driven by federal subsidies, making EV leasing more financially attractive. What is car leasing? Leasing means paying to use a car for a fixed period, usually 2 to 5 years, without owning it. At the end of the lease, you return the car and can lease a new one. Pros of leasing: lower monthly payments than buying, drive a new car every few years, no worries about depreciation or resale. Cons of leasing: mileage limits and extra charges if you exceed them. You do not own the car and build no equity. Can be more expensive long-term if you keep leasing. What is the car financing? Financing means paying for a car in monthly installments until you own it. You usually pay a deposit upfront and may have a final balloon payment if using a personal contract purchase plan. Pros of financing: you eventually own the car, no mileage restrictions, can sell or modify the car anytime. Cons of financing: higher monthly payments than leasing, depreciation risk, you bear the car value loss, interest charges make the car more expensive over the time. Is it cheaper to lease or buy? It depends on your budget and needs. For example, an MG5 EV costs £28,000 to buy, but can be leased for £246 per month. Leasing works well if you do not want upfront expense. In the US, federal tax credit and incentives make leasing an electric vehicle particularly attractive. Many automakers pass these savings on consumers, reducing lease payments significantly. But if you plan to keep the car for many years, buying is cheaper in the long run. How does depreciation affects leasing versus buying? Leasing and depreciation. You do not own the car, so depreciation does not affect you directly. Your monthly payments cover the car's lost value over the lease term. No need to worry about resale value. Let's compare buying and depreciation. New cars lose around 10% of their value as soon as they leave the dealership. Over 3 years, a car can lose up to 60% of its original value. When selling, you may lose money depending on market conditions. In conclusion, leasing avoids depreciation risks, but buying lets you own an asset and still holds value even when you sell it. Now let's compare maintenance and repair costs. With leased cars, you often include manufacturer's warranty. The maintenance packages cover servicing, tires and repairs for an extra monthly cost. Without a maintenance package, you must pay for certain repairs yourself. With owned cars, you cover all maintenance and repairs. Unexpected repair cost can be expensive. Long-term ownership means dealing with wear and tear, so maintenance package on a leased car spreads cost over time, while owning means handling repairs as they come. So now let's choose the option for you. Leasing is best for you if you want lower monthly payments, a new car every few years, no resale or depreciation worries. Buying is best if you want full ownership and control over the car, no mileage limits or extra fees, a better long-term financial option. And last but not the least, financing is good for you if you want to own the car but pay over time, a balance between flexibility and ownership, a chance to build equity while paying off the loan. The best choice depends on your budget, driving habits and financial goals. In both the UK and the US, financing remains the most popular option. However, leasing is gaining traction, especially in the electric vehicle market, where tax incentives and lower monthly payments make it a smart choice for many drivers. Think about it, what works best for your situation before deciding. Thanks for watching. If it helped, subscribe for more car advice.